Hey, it's Paula. Welcome back to another episode of PK.EDU. It's hot as hell in Austin, but that's not going to keep us from firing up some smoked pork butt, one of our most requested recipes, a Mexi-Style with one of our spice blends, and that's going to end up in corn tortillas. So let's get going. We're going Mexi-Style, so we're going to use my favorite Mexican style blend. It's a Fire and Smoke Society blend called Taco Secret. I have a really nice size boneless pork shoulder. Use bone in or boneless. This is just what was available at the market. And I don't measure, I just like to generously coat the meat. So I'm going to smoke it in this, and I'm going to add a few aromatics. And there's a big difference between the fragrance of a fresh bay leaf and a dried bay leaf. If you tear it a little bit, it's just got that more of that vibrant green laurel smell. So this is going to go with our Mexican pork shoulder. Okay, we're ready to put this baby on the fire. I'm going to add, this is hot water in my drip pan. Now, even though I have the pork in a pan and I have a little bit of moisture in there, I still want a pan of hot water underneath to temper the heat and do what a drip pan does, create that humidity that will allow all those smoky flavors to adhere to the meat. You know, I like to have a bucket of coals nearby, Bronson. Okay, we've got the pork over indirect heat. We're in for a nice low and slow smoke. We're gonna try to maintain a temperature of around 250 to 275 is where I like to cook my pork. For indirect cooking, right? We're setting up for smoking. This is wide open, allowing oxygen to come up and over the meat. This is open just barely a crack to keep a little bit of oxygen moving. That's something I like to do. This is wide open, so essentially your stream of airflow is up, from the fire and over the meat and out. This is completely closed. No action needed from this yet. So we've got a good temperature. We're at 250, so we're in for a couple hours. So I'm going to check in on my Mexi spiced pork shoulder. And you remember I'm cooking it in the drip pan because I want to reserve every bit of the delicious juices and rendered fat. So basically I'm rotating it every hour. I'm trying not to peek at it for every hour, every 45 minutes. And you remember that I didn't want to stew the meat, so I just added about, I would say, a ½ inch of beer. We're mashing up braising and smoking. This is going to be so good. Okay, we just pulled our long-awaited Mexican spice pork shoulder, boneless pork shoulder from the grill, and it's perfect. We cooked for about 6.5 hours at a steady temperature of 250, and what we were waiting for was that perfect temperature zone between 200 and 205, and when you hit that, it's this tender, and we're gonna basically pull all of this and toss it with those amazing flavorful juices. Let's give it a taste, Bronson. Looks really good. It's kind of a dream taco, basically. When I serve this tomorrow, it's not going to get anything more than some fresh cilantro, some chopped onion, and another squeeze of lime. You can find these recipes on fireandsmokesociety.com. Come back and see us soon. We've enjoyed the evening with you, and we'll be back. Bronson and I will be back.